Jackson C. Frank was not well known in his lifetime. He released a single album, produced I think by Paul Simon in 1965, and this is certainly the best known song from it. His career and his life ultimately were plagued by poor mental health, but for a certain kind of singer-songwriter, he does hold a special place. He became really quite influential. This song is typical of his style. It's a fairly relaxed blues, and it revolves around a single shape of G, like this. Now, I know I'm just some random guy off the internet, but if you play G this way, using your first finger on the second fret of the fifth string and so on, you're really going to struggle with this song. In fact, you're going to struggle with a whole kind of genre of American folk that really relies on this shape for its effect. The big feature of this song, as so often with Dylan and Paul Simon, for instance, is this shape here, where the first and second fingers are forming as if they were playing a C chord, and the third and fourth fingers are still playing the outer strings of a G. So this is a G chord with the kind of insides of a C, if you like, C over G anyway. Catch a boat to England, baby, maybe to Spain. Wherever I have gone, wherever I've been and gone, wherever I have gone, the blues are all the same. So we get lots and lots of this chord in here. There are 7 verses altogether. I don't think I'm going to play them all, and some of them end a little bit differently. They all do a vamp on a bar of G, bar of this C over G, and back again. Sometimes it's 5 bars, sometimes it's 7 bars, I think, but it's all the same. Let's just sketch out the chords line by line, the 4 lines of each verse. So we have alternating bars of G and C over G. Catch a boat to England, baby, and again, maybe to Spain, and again, wherever I have gone. Now I've got to get up here for a bar of G and then half a bar each of C and G over B. I guess I'm going to keep my little finger up there on the top string. So, wherever I have gone, wherever I've been and gone. Back to G for a bar. Wherever, half a bar each of C over G. C and G. Wherever I have gone, bar of D, bar of C. The blues are all the same. And then we just vamp. Let me sing you that verse again, and I'll just strum through. Catch a boat to England, maybe to Spain. Wherever I have gone, gone, wherever I have gone, the blues are all the same. So C over G, back to G. Let's do another verse. Send out for whiskey, baby, send out for gin. Me and room service, honey, me and room service, babe. Me and room service will live in a life of sin. Now, in the original recording, he alternates an extra couple of bars between the G and the G sus4, or C over G, I mean. Not that it really matters. But that's the idea of the song. Now let's look at the picking. I'm going to look at the precise picking he does in the intro in a moment, but for now let's just look at kind of a generic style that he does, and it's this simple Travis style pattern. We've got the thumb moving from the bass note, which is generally on the 6th string, up to the 4th, alternating with the second finger on the 2nd string and the first finger on the 1st string, with the normal kind of variations. So that top note might be delayed until the 2nd thumb note, rather than we get that instead. And a very common thing in this song is that he brings his fingers down for the C over G as a hammer-on. So he delays his top note until the 2nd thumb note comes in, and then hammers down. that kind of a thing. That's the feel. Occasionally he's going to hit the top string as well, and I might use my third finger for that because it's not doing anything else. Okay, let's have a verse picked that way. Catch a boat to England, baby, maybe to Spain. Wherever I have gone, wherever I've been and gone, wherever I have gone, the blues are all the same. Okay, a couple of things to notice then. When we go to a C chord, my thumb is going to move up to the 5th string, obviously. Maybe my picking is now also moving up to the top 2 strings. That kind of a thing, I'm not really sure actually. Wherever I have gone, wherever I've been at. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm moving my picking fingers up to the top 2 strings. And I can move them back down again. And for the D chord, there's that. At some point, I'm just playing a hammer on from the open top string to the 2nd fret. Wherever I've been and gone, wherever I have gone, the blues are all the same. Okay, now I've transcribed the 8-bar intro note for note. I recommend this. It's a very useful way of gaining insight into other people's playing, their way of thinking, and things that, of course, you can incorporate into your own playing. Playing then a note-for-note transcription just for the sake of it, maybe it's a good exercise, but also I'd encourage you to play what you would naturally do. And I say that not least of all because one of the bars here, bar 7, I really struggle to play this. If we're lucky, I might get through it in one go. But it's kind of just not what I would do. So there's the challenge. Anyway, it's really all just alternating bars of our G and C over G. And I'll go through each bar in turn. We have this all the time, so that's kind of a given. We've got the thumb moving between the 6th string and the 4th string. In the first bar, it's this. And then we hammer on. And I'm hammering the 1st and 2nd fingers on together, even though we don't pick that 4th string with the 2nd finger is until the following beat, and up to there. Okay, so the first 2 bars. Then we go on like this, and it's a hammer on using the little finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And another hammer on, just like the 2nd bar. Okay, except, and it's only a detail, by the time we get to the end of that bar, that 4th string is open again, so the 3rd and 4th bars. In the 5th bar, we've got this. It's like a G. I'll add 2, add 4. I'm probably going to write that, but it's like as a D sus4 with G in the bass, really. And it's like this. And again. Okay. Then another C over G. That's bar 6. Now comes my nemesis. It's this. Bar 7. And it's weird because he hammer-ons on the 3rd beat, hammers on with his little inner C shape without actually picking them. But because the strings are ringing from the previous bar, it works. Okay, that's that. And we finish with this, which isn't really difficult. So the whole thing, very slowly. or less. Up to speed. Now, just before I have a playthrough, let me talk about the tuning here. I've got a capo on the 6th fret and I'm playing as if I'm in G, but actually that comes out as D flat, or C sharp if you prefer. Not that it matters, I just thought I'd mention it. But the important thing is, if you want to play along with the original recording is flat by about, if you're interested in this, about 18 cents, I reckon, 18, 20 cents, something like that. So a fifth of a semitone down. So either tweak the audio with whatever software you use, or tune your guitar down a bit, or just grit your teeth. It doesn't really matter, but when I do this in the classroom, I use a kind of a retuned version of the original audio, because otherwise it just sounds horrible. The other thing I wanted to say is, if you like this kind of stuff, I'm always up for suggestions, and sometimes people suggest things that I don't even know about, so I'm particularly interested to hear things that you'd like me to tackle that perhaps I don't really know about, or things that I might not have heard. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Catch a boat to England, baby, maybe to Spain. Wherever I have gone, wherever I've been and gone, wherever I have gone, the blues are all the same. Send out for whiskey, baby, send out for gin. Me and room service, honey, me and room service, babe, me and room service. Well, we're living a life of sin. When I'm not drinking, baby, you are on my mind. When I'm not sleeping, honey, when I ain't sleeping, mama, when I'm not sleeping, you know you'll find me crying. That's it.